Hey, Kevin Ward here, and what I'm doing is I got so many. We just finished the 100-day ListMaster Challenge introductory webcast where I talked, called the five simple steps to dominate your market, and so forth. And I've gotten so many questions, and I was able to answer only about three or four of them on the webcast before we ran out of time. And the response has been absolutely phenomenal. And we've already had way more people sign up for the strategy session, coaching sessions to find out more about the 100-day List Master Challenge and to talk about exactly what's stopping you and what you need to do to take your business to the next level. I wanted to make a couple of videos here and answer some of the really pertinent questions that some of you had asked. And I'm going to do a few videos here that I will probably put up on YouTube, and I'll be sending these directly to the agents that actually ask the questions. But I'm also doing this more as a kind of a generic answer right now, as I'm just kind of finishing up the webcast and going through the questions, because so many of them were really, really great questions. So here's one question from Muhammad. I don't see where he's from, but the question is, what is the difference between this challenge, this 100-day challenge program, and the rest of the other coaching programs either that I do or that others do? And it's a great question. So here's the main difference between the 100-day ListMaster Challenge and other coaching programs, month-to-month coaching programs, monthly coaching programs, or my other programs that I have done or have currently going with clients that I already have. And here is the difference. Mainly, the difference is 100 days from now, you will be amazed at how much better you are. You will be amazed at how much business that you will actually generate, because again, the 100-day ListMaster Challenge is not about learning, it is about implementation. So every week as we go through the program, and literally you'll be doing stuff every day, and you'll learn more about it in the coaching call. If you applied for the complimentary one-on-one coaching strategy session, if you did that, then you're going to learn more about this in more details. But here's the thing, and just to put it real simple, is the difference between this and other coaching programs. Number one is the intensity. You are going to be There's just going to be a level of intensity in the 100 days that you've never done with anything else in your life. I've never even heard of it being done in real estate before. I've seen a lot of different programs and been through some of those programs, but there is nothing that I have ever seen that comes close to the intensity of the next 100 days for those of you that qualify for and decide to join me for the 100-day List Master Challenge. You don't become a master at anything in 100 days, and you don't reach any level of mastery in anything without an incredible level of intensity. Mastery requires intensity. And so the level of intensity of this program will be unlike anything you've ever probably experienced before. The closest thing I could compare it to is going to some kind of military boot camp, and where the guys that come through those boot camps talk about that you're capable of more than you ever dreamed you were capable of. And their job is to push you at a level that you didn't really know that you had in you. The second is the level of commitment that's required in terms of implementation. This is not where you get on and watch a webinar or on a conference call or a coaching call or whatever, and then you get off and decide how much you're going to implement or not. You're going to have daily accountability that really gives you no way of escape. In other words, if you want to quit today. Don't try the 100-day ListMaster Challenge, because it's not for the faint of heart. And the level of commitment that is required to do it will be 100%. I mean, that's just what, if you don't want to win, don't show up. It's like going to training camp. If you were to join a football team, play in the NFL, and you go to training camp, you don't decide, am I going to go to practice today? Am I going to play today? Am I going to go all out? You don't make it. That's not an option. You made the decision. You made the commitment. Number three is the level of daily accountability that you will have, and you will actually be assigned into small groups of agents, and you will do daily accountability to a whole lot of different activities and results. And because my commitment is, this is 100 days, that 100 days from now you will have more business than you ever imagined having in a 100-day period in your career. And I don't take that lightly, but I also am aware that it's not going to happen if you are nonchalant or if you have anything less than 100% commitment. And I know the power of accountability. In fact, they say when you have daily accountability, it increases your chances of achieving a goal by over 70%, just having daily accountability alone. So accountability is absolutely huge, and you're going to have daily accountability. And then the fourth thing that's different between it and any other just a regular ongoing program is simply the speed at which your skills and confidence will grow. It's just going to grow through the roof. So you're going to have so much information coming to you. At times it'll be like drinking through a fire hose. I deliver it to you on a periodic basis. In other words, you don't get all of it the first day because you can't handle it, but we'll be feeding it to you in the order you need it to be able to implement it at the speed you need. And what will happen though is it'll be very intense. It'll be a lot. And as you do it, your skill level is going to shoot through the roof so fast, and your confidence just goes along with that. And so as that happens, then the results will accelerate with lightning speed. So it's not like 100 days from now you're going to be ready to become a top agent. You will in 100 days have major market impression in your market and have actually taken a ton of listings and have business out of that, escrows and pendings open and so forth. So it's going to be just absolutely incredible. Again, it's not something that if you're not willing to come into it with 100% commitment, not going to be for you right now. There's no judgment. There's no right or wrong. It's just going to require that. And a lot of what we're going to be doing is going to be stuff that has been learned from other business things outside of real estate, where people go in at peak performance and high achievement, not even in business, but also in athletics, in performance arts, and the way they train and the way they deliver results so fast that we're going to be implementing a lot of that, and some of the skills that you're going to learn are going to be unlike anything you've learned in traditional real estate training, and yet it is proven to be successful. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see the results that we're going to be getting out of this program, and looking forward to those that make the commitment and the decision and are willing to do what it takes to win in their business and in their life.